as a rock, by hard as a cod. We'd argue with a hurricane and give it a job. The wind can blow, the snow can fall. We'll be out in it, we don't care at all. Tough as a rock, tough as a boot. Tough enough to scare a moose out of his root. If the whole Atlantic froze solid tonight, we'd walk across for a pint and be home before light. Hard rain? Rain? That's just Newfoundland moisturizer by. Wind warning? Good day to hang the laundry. A mainlander seen the snowflake, called in sick for the day. We calls that a bit of weather and keeps right on our way. I seen me uncle stand in a blizzard, lost somewhere in the white. He found his way home by the smell of Nan's baked bread that night. The wind blew off the shed door, blew the clothesline clean away. Blew Uncle Stan's toupee clear across the bay. He said, that's handy by, now I don't have to comb today. You can bring your heat waves, hurricanes, your lightning and your rain. A Newfoundlander looks outside and says, sure, I've seen worse yesterday. We're tough as a rock, by hard as a cod. Hey, we'd argue with a hurricane and give it a job. The wind can blow, the snow can fall. We'll be out in it, we don't care at all. Tough as a rock, hey, tough as a boot. Oh, tough enough to scare a moose out of his root. Hey, if the whole Atlantic froze solid tonight, we'd walk across for a pint and be home before light. My grandfather worked on the water at 14 years old, with a lunch of cold bread and fingers turning blue from the cold. If a wave come over, he'd shake himself dry, then say, good thing I wore me good shirt, bye. I got a splinter was the size of a toothpick. Didn't cry, didn't faint, didn't call the doc. I pulled it out with my teeth, wrapped it up in duct tape, and went back outside to argue with Rock. Me neighbor fell through the ice one winter's day. Crawled out, looked around, said, well, that's enough of that. Went home, changed his socks, had a cup of tea, then went right back to finish setting his trap. Doctors got medicine, scientists got charts, but a Newfoundland cure start with tea and a good heart. Oh, we're tough as a rock, by hard as a cod. We argue with a hurricane and give it a job. The wind can blow, the snow can fall. We'll be out in it, we don't care at all. Tough as a rock, tough as a boot. Tough enough to scare a moose out of his root. If the whole Atlantic froze solid tonight, we'd duck across for a pint and be home before light. I seen a Newfoundlander arm wrestle a bear. He won 3 rounds, then gave the bear a chair. Said, sit down, bye, you're breathing too hard. Then took him home and put him guarding the yard. Me auntie once wrestled a gale force wind, tied herself to a fence and refused to give in. The wind changed direction, the house spun around. She said, there now the front door's facing downtown. One fella got struck by lightning on the wharf. The thunder apologized and offered him a lift. He said, don't be soft, bye, I'm late for my tea. Then used the lightning to power the kettle for free. How tough are you? Tough enough to shovel snow uphill in the wind, against the wind, during a blizzard, while carrying a moose? Why? Needed him to hold the other end of the clothesline. Fair enough. We're tough as a rock, by hard as a cod. We'd argue with a hurricane and give it a job. The wind can blow, the snow can fall. We'll be out in it, we don't care at all. Tough as a rock, tough as a boot. Tough enough to scare a moose out of his roots. If the whole Atlantic froze solid tonight, we'd walk across for a pint and be home before light. Tough as a rock, hard as a cod. If you call us soft, we'll agree with you. Tomorrow'd be by. Wind is picking up, good. Why? Me wings the flies can't land.